It's Sophie Arant up at the plate. Again, apologies there for anybody listening on YouTube and Facebook. Weren't connected all the way. We were on mute. We are good to go now. It was 2 groundouts for Lexi Smith and Layla Culpepper, and that one was a ball to Arant. The 1-0 now becomes a 2-0, a close call. She leaves it on the shoulder for both. Young freshman Sophie Arant at the plate. Swings on that one. It's a high pop-up down the first base side. Chillum, the first baseman, making chase, not able to get there. That'll make it a 2-1 count. A 2-1 count here to Arant. A pop-up but foul down the first base side, out of play. And it'll knot us up here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, apologies. Had a little bit of a equipment mishap there, but you should be able to hear me if you're on YouTube and Facebook now. We had 2 groundouts to start off the game. Lexi Smith worked her way into a full count before grounding out to the second baseman, Layla Culpepper, on the first pitch of her at-bat. It was a rocket right back to the pitcher in Aubrey Peak, who gloved it and threw it over to first base. The 2-2 to Arant is a slow roller chopper. Charging for it is a third baseman, Norgard. It's going to be a tough throw and not in time. Give credit there to the swinging bunt single of Sophie Arant, and first hit of the ball game comes at the top of the first for the black and gold. Taylor Carlisle will come up to the plate here and look to make something happen with 2 down. Two outs here in the top of the first. It's Sophie Arant at first base and Taylor Carlisle, the third baseman for the Indians, in the box. Well, she was for just a second. She steps out and takes a moment to collect herself, and back in there now. Called strike 1. Carlisle leaves it on her shoulder, takes strike 1. Just an 8th grader coming in to the tournament, a 370 average and a 409 on-base percentage. The 0-1. Upstairs, tight strike zone for the umpire here. The 0-1, or the 1-1 was a check swing. It was a breaking ball that cut inside at the last minute. Carlisle tries to hold up her swing, not able to do it though. A 1-2 count. The 1-2, wave on and miss. Carlisle goes down swinging, and the Indians strand one on 1 hit. No walks, no errors. We head to the bottom of the first, knotted at 0 on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
.105.1 WRFS is WRFS-FM, Rockford, Alexander City, Lake Martin, Wetumpka, Prattville, Montgomery, home of the Wetumpka Indians on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
Protect what matters most with State Farm agent Jackson Hagan in Wetumpka. From auto and home to life insurance, Jackson Hagan and his dedicated team offer personalized service to ensure you have comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. As a local agent, Jackson Hagan understands the unique challenges you face and is committed to guiding you through every step, from quotes to claims. Trusted a neighbor who truly cares. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Jackson Hagan is there. Call 334-478-3864 for a quote today.
Your starting lineups in the field, presented by First Community Bank. In the circle for the Indians, it's Layla Culpepper, making her third start in just as many games. Catching forward behind the plate, longtime catcher and senior for the Indians, Alyssa Brown. Grambling State commit over at first. It's Sophie Arant, Lexi Smith at second base, Bailey Carlisle at shortstop, and Taylor Carlisle over at third. Out in left field, it's Autumn Holland. In the center field, it's Jalen Merle. And in right field, it's Madison Calloway. Leading off, though, for the Hartselle Tigers, KJ Prater, the shortstop, will bring us away here in the bottom of this first inning. Amelia Fox, the second baseman, behind her. Katie Norgard, the third baseman. The three due up here for the Tigers in the bottom of this first inning. R.C. Wolf, the center fielder, batting cleanup. Hatsumi Peterson, the catcher. Aubrey Peak, the pitcher, batting sixth. Batting seventh, L.C. Rayleigh, serving as a designated player this afternoon. Aubrey Mize, the right fielder, and Bailey Lawrence, the left fielder, round out your lineup for the Hartselle Tigers. First and second inning action brought to you by State Farm agent Jackson Hagan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Jackson Hagan is there. KJ Prater, a lefty leadoff woman for the Tigers. Layla Culpepper in the circle. She'll start us off. First pitch is just a tad outside, 1-0. Good location. Indians crowd liked it. Won't get the call, though. Is just a tad downstairs, 2-0. It was, again, another good pitch, just missed it ever so slightly. Culpepper, the 2-0. Missed it again. Real tight strike zone for this home plate umpire, 3-0. The 3-0 in there for a strike. Good recovery from Culpepper. KJ Prater, the shortstop, now in a hitter's count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Culpepper had a great outing to start off the day against Gardendale. Went for 7 innings, gave up 5 hits, just 1 run. Missed that one upstairs, 1-0. That will be a walk. Apologies there. So KJ Prater works the leadoff walk. Amelia Fox, the second baseman, up at the plate now. Both teams getting a run are on here in the top of this first inning, and it's another lefty stepping into the box for the Hartselle Tigers, Amelia Fox. And then Culpepper had a rough go of it back in that game against Helena. And a bunt that rolls foul down the first base, or the third base side there on the first pitch of the at-bat. See a lot of small ball here when you get to this part of the season. Culpepper did not get credited for anything other than the loss. Gave up 4 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk. Before Coach Otwell pulled her out of the game, Abigail Adams came in relief. Everybody's back in their rightful place. Fox showing bunt, 0-1. Lays it down, Carlisle grabs it, and Smith had to go up and snag it, and she does. Good play from Lexi. And the Indians will take the out. The Tigers will move up a base. Katie Norgard, the third baseman, will step into the box now, getting her first opportunity here with a runner in scoring position and just 1 out. The woman on second is KJ Prater, the shortstop. She's there after the walk and then the sack bunt that just moved her over. Norgard, a righty against the righty Culpepper. And off speed, missed it upstairs, 1-0. Alyssa Brown clearing out some dirt, trying to get a better grip behind the plate. 1-0. Fouled straight back into the backstop. And that will not up the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is called. Strike 2 there from Layla Culpepper. Good pitch there. Caught the high and inside corner. Really good location from Culpepper. Trying to back Norgard off a little bit. The third baseman for the Hartselle Tigers. Indians still wearing their gold uniforms with the white pinstripes. And the off-speed missed their spot there, 2-2. On the other side, the Hartselle Tigers in maroon jerseys with white pants, maroon pinstripes, maroon socks with a white Hartselle across the front, white numbers on the back and on the front left corner of the jersey. 2-2 count here with one down, a runner on second. Culpepper the pitch, a wave and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Layla Culpepper on the afternoon, and it comes at a good time. 2 down now in the bottom of this first inning. Good now. That'll bring up the center fielder and cleanup hitter for Hartselle. RC Wolf. Another righty. Called strike 1 there from Culpepper, right over the heart of the plate. You can't draw up a more perfect strike than that. Winner go home time here, and it's going to be a high-pressure game for both teams. In the elimination bracket, the loser will make the long journey home. The 0-1 in the dirt. Good block from Brown. Keeps it in front of her. And the runner on second in KJ Prater stays right where she is. Count evens up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a little bit of cloud cover here, and whenever it comes out, drops by about 15 degrees. It's the third game of the day for both teams. Both certainly feeling the heat and the exhaustion just a little bit. Cloud cover and the wind will help with that. The 1-1 off-speed pitch fouled straight down the first base side and out of play. Culpepper ahead in the count, 1-2, looking for back-to-back strikeouts. The 1-2 from Culpepper. Just a tad outside. Really good spot there for Culpepper. It's a good location to miss. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. In the bottom of this first inning, we're not at 0. A scoreless tie. The 2-2 bounced in front of the plate. That's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Home plate umpire here, dusting off the plate, giving time to think to both Wolf and Culpepper. A big at-bat here in the bottom of the first inning. It's a full count with 2 outs, a runner in scoring position at second base. The payoff, high and outside. Second walk suffered of the game by Culpepper. Now runners on first and second. The catcher, Hatsumi Peterson, is going to come up to the plate now. Runners on first and second for her. Culpepper in the circle. Delivers. Called strike 1. Catches that top part of the plate right at the belly there of Peterson. Culpepper fares a lot better when she's pitching ahead in the count. The 0-1 riser. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Slipped out of her hand on the 0-2. Just going for the high part of the plate, and Brown had to pop up real quick to save it from going to the backstop and allowing the 2 runners to advance. Good defensive play from Alyssa. Keeps them right where they are. It's Prater at second and Wolf at first. The 1-2. Wave and a miss. Ring him up, Layla. 2 strikeouts for her on the inning. Tigers strand 2 on 2 walks, no hits, no errors for the Indians. We head to the top of the second on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
Are you tired of slow internet? With Central Access, you get the speeds you pay for delivered directly to your door, so you won't get bogged down when your neighbors are online too. Stream, game, work, and video chat. No contracts, no data caps, no price hikes, nothing but an exceptional online experience. Check availability today at caecaccess.com. Central Access, your local link to broadband.
Injuries don't wait, and neither should you. At Baptist Ortho Now, you get fast, specialized care for sprains, strains, fractures, and sports injuries without the ER wait. Walk in and be seen by orthopedic specialists with on-site x-rays, casting, and treatment all in one place. No appointment needed, just real care right when you need it. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 8 for injuries that can't wait, but don't need the emergency room. Baptist Ortho Now. Walk in, get treated, get back.
Top of the second here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. We are in a scoreless tie, and leading off for the Indians, it'll be Bailey Carlisle, Autumn Holland, and Alyssa Brown. The 3 due up for the black and gold. 2 juggernaut programs in the 6A level. Your Wetumpka Indians, the Hartselle Tigers. Gold versus maroon. Winner goes home. Loser goes home. Winner stays here trying to fight their way through the elimination bracket and earn a spot in the state championship game. It's a scoreless tie in the top of this second inning. Bailey Carlisle steps into the box here. She'll lead us off. Peek in the circle for the Tigers. First pitch swung at and foul tip straight into the glove of the catcher. 0-1. As a reminder to everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook, due to AHSAA regulations, we are not allowed to show live video of the playing surface. You all stuck looking at me for the next couple of hours, or as long as you are tuned in. Appreciate you being with us here on this Monday afternoon. Yeah, that one got me. Had to flinch out of the way of it. It was a high pitch over the outstretched glove of the catcher. Peterson had to duck out of it a little bit. That would have knocked me square in the jaw if it weren't for this lovely backstop. The 1-1. High and inside. Carlisle leaves it on her shoulder. 2 balls, 1 strike. Looking to get the leadoff runner on here in Bailey Carlisle. Carlisle lifts it, foul down the first base side. Pretty good contact, but off the neck of the bat, pushed it down that first base side. It will tie up the count here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Carlisle the 2-2, low and inside, full count. Seen a couple of full counts here and another one in the top of the second inning. Carlisle pops it straight foul into the backstop. We'll try it again. It's Bailey at the plate, not Taylor. A long-time shortstop here for the Indians. She will continue her athletic career at Huntington upon graduation. Hard hit line drive that finds its way right into the glove of Fox over at second base. An unfortunate first out for Bailey. Lined right to her. Barely had to move a muscle. Now to bring up Autumn Holland to the plate here with 1 out in the top of this second inning. Called strike 1, maybe a tiny bit low there, but a good frame job from Peterson, the catcher. The 0-1 upstairs, good eye. Well, Indians certainly haven't gotten the results they've wanted out of some of these at-bats, but they have done a great job of working the count, not being too aggressive. Only 1 strikeout thus far, and something that's kind of plagued them all day. A couple of groundouts, a single already as well. That one a wave and a miss, and may have just jinxed that. Apologies on him. Behind in the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. A wave and a miss from Autumn Holland, and I'll take the blame on that one. I may have just cursed the Indians on that at-bat. Autumn Holland goes down, is swinging. It's a second strikeout of the game for Peak. Matches Culpepper's dose as well. Now with 2 outs, Alyssa Brown is going to come to the plate here. Saw Sophie Arant knock a base hit with 2 outs back in the top of the first. Alyssa Brown going to try and continue that trend. Hard hit ground ball. I mean, that was a missile, but it goes straight foul down the first base side and takes a couple of skips and hops and right into the dugout of the Indians. It's an 0-1 count here after the first pitch foul ball to Alyssa Brown. Peak comes set and delivers. It's a hard hit ground ball, and that is going to be a base hit. Rolls right under the glove of the first baseman, Chilliam. And another 2-out single for the Indians, and Madison Callaway will come up to the plate here. 2 outs, and she'll look to help advance Alyssa Brown. Callaway comes in with a .374 on-base percentage. Knocked in a couple of RBIs. Would love to add on to that total here. Another senior for this Indian squad. First pitch to her is cut on and missed, 0-1. And we will get a quick pinch runner here. Zoe Harrison will come on and make the journey around the bases for Alyssa Brown. Coach Otwell has let Brown run the bases here. Generally didn't during the regular season, but kind of looking back at regionals, he let her do it a couple of times then and has throughout the course of the day in the earlier 2 games here on this beautiful sunny day. But here in game 3, elects to put Zoe Harrison on first and make sure nothing happens to Brown. It's an 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled straight back into the backstop. And the bat just broke from Madison Callaway. The seal on the top of the bat just popped right off. And the umpires are going to look at it. I mean, I can hardly imagine that the Indians are using an illegal bat here. And Callaway will get a new bat. A couple of accusations there from the Hartselle fans saying that she should be out, but it's not an illegal bat, clearly, as Madison Callaway is allowed to stay in the game. Indians would forfeit if that were the case. I understand why the Tigers might want that to occur. They're going to have to earn it, though. Callaway fouls it back. Staying alive here. It's still an 0-2 count. The 0-2 well off the plate, high and outside. Callaway leaves it on her shoulder, and a good decision to do so. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called strike 3 there against Callaway. Catches the inside part of the plate. 3rd strikeout for Peak, and we're still tied at 0. Indian Strand 1-on-1 hit. No walks, no errors. We head to the bottom of the 2nd on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Come to Collier.
Looking for power, performance, and adventure? You'll find it all at Collier Ford in Wetumpka. Whether it's the legendary Ford F-150 built to tackle any job, the bold and capable Ford Bronco built for the trails, or the versatile Bronco Sport perfect for every road trip, Collier Ford has the right ride for you. Proudly serving the River region since 1952. We're here to keep you on the road.
Come to Collier.
When your job depends on quality building materials, depend on Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply. From framing lumber and roofing to concrete, drywall, and fasteners, we've got the materials to build it right and build it strong. Whether you're a contractor or a do-it-yourselfer, if you're building, you belong here with dependable products and local service you can trust. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your go-to source for building materials.
Experience and knowledge from the pros. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply.
You're listening to the Wetumpka Indians on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. Now, back to the action from the Central Alabama Community College broadcast booth.
Bottom of the 2nd here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. Still knotted at 0. Layla Culpepper in the circle. Gave up 2 walks, but 2 strikeouts back in the bottom of that 1st inning. It's Aubrey Peak, Elsie Rayleigh, and Aubrey Mize leading it off and due up here for the Hartselle Tigers. Aubrey Peak, the opposing pitcher, settles in. She's a righty and takes strike 1 there on the bottom portion of the plate. First pitch strike there for Layla Culpepper. We'll love to see it. Mentioned earlier, feels like she's a lot more comfortable, and who wouldn't be when she's pitching from ahead in the count. The 0-1. High chopper, and it goes over the outstretched glove of Taylor Carlisle. Autumn Holland fields it out there in left field and keeps them right where they are. So back-to-back innings, the leadoff runner gets on for the Tigers. This time by way of a single. It's the first hit of the ball game for the Tigers. And we're going to get a pinch runner here for Peak as well. Coming in to make the journey around at the bases, it's Scarlett Compete. Up at the plate, though, it is Elsie Rayleigh. She is serving as a designated player here this afternoon. Tough break there for the Indians. It was a ground ball from Aubrey Peak. It was just a gnarly one-hopper. Kind of came down with a lot of backspin. It just took a sky-high hop over the outstretched glove of Taylor Carlisle at third base, rolled into the outfield. Showing bunt, and did not pull back in time, says the home plate umpire, so it will be a 0-1 count, a runner on first. The 0-1 showing bunts again. Culpepper fields it. The throw to first is in time. Another sack bunt here. We saw that back in the bottom of the first from the Tigers, playing some small ball here. They'll trade the out for the extra base, and Aubrey Peak, or not Peak, sorry, Lake and Pete will advance over to second. Up at the plate now, Aubrey Mines, the right fielder for the Tigers with one out, runner in scoring position. The first pitch is upstairs, 1-0. A foul straight back over the backstop there, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The winner of this game will go on to face the winner of Spain Park and Gardendale. Again, still got to get through this game first. That game will be played tomorrow morning, I believe at 9 a.m. Fouled down the third base side this time, out of play. Nobody going to be able to go through the fence over there. And now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of this second inning. Culpepper looks over to the dugout, trying to get her pitch call. She will now and begins her motion. The 1-2. Skipped in front of the plate. Good block there from Alyssa Brown. Keeps everybody where they are, and the count evens up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count stands, knotted at 2. Culpepper, the pitch. Swung on and miss in the dirt. And Alyssa Brown makes a tag just in case. 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Layla Culpepper. Now there's 2 outs in the bottom of this second inning. The 9-hole hitter, Bailey Lawrence, up at the plate for the Tigers. She's serving as a left fielder here this afternoon and a lefty as well. Culpepper bounces it in front of the plate, and off for third is Lake and Pete. And there in plenty of time, no throw from Brown. Had to wrangle it for a second. And Layla's going to request for a new ball, which the umpire dutifully hands her. Appreciate your work as always, Blue. One and 0 count here. As we are about ready to get underway, Lawrence steps back into the box. Culpepper, the pitch, showing a bunt and called strike 1. Actually, I believe it's an 0-2 count here. That's what the umpire just signaled. I had it as a 1-1. Fouls that one straight back. Man, out of play, tracking down the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. It's Culpepper searching for her 4th strikeout of the game. Gonna have to get a new ball to Culpepper, and Brown delivers a hearty strike. Scratch that. It's actually a 2-1 count. Showing bunt, and it's a hard one. And Carlisle, And that's just a mental error there from Taylor Carlisle. She fielded it and was about to go home with it, not realizing there was 2 outs. All she had to do was go to first. That'll go down as an RBI bunt single. Top of the order due back up for the Tigers. KJ Prater will step into the box. She drew a walk back in her first time up. The Tigers take a 1-0 lead over the Indians here in the bottom of the second inning. Outside there, 1-0. First pitch of the at-bat. Culpepper gets the call. Runner at first. High and inside, off for second. And the throw down, not in time. Stolen base there for the 9-hole hitter, Bailey Lawrence. She got on from that bunt single, now just swipes second, and a 2-0 count. Culpepper, the pitch. Called strike one. Good recovery pitch there. Catches the outside edge of the plate. Culpepper starting to work her way back into the count. It's been a long day for the Indians. Now the count stands at 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, 3-1. KJ Prater drew the walk in her first time up, looking to do so again. Fouled straight back into the backstop, and now another full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 fouled straight back, 3-2 fouled straight back into the backstop. Nothing doing on the first payoff pitch. We'll try it again. KJ Prater, the shortstop at the plate. Culpepper in the circle. The payoff, a third time. Upstairs. Well, I guess that made it a full count. Coach Hall is coming out and having a conversation. She thinks it's ball 4. And I have it that way as well. Though the Indians would certainly take the extra pitch. But I have that scored as a walk as well. Wait to see what the home plate umpire, now the umpires are out there meeting around. And yeah, they will send her down to first base, and that is unfortunately the right call for the Indians. Even though it goes against the black and gold, the Indians are a team of integrity. So now it's runners on first and second here with 2 down. Up at the plate, another lefty. It's Amelia Fox, the second baseman. She laid down the sack bunt in her first time up. Culpepper misses, low and away. Got to think the Tigers have a bit of their chip on their shoulder after falling to the Indians back in the Gulf Coast Classic. Culpepper, the 1-0. Hard hit, but foul out of play down the third base side. Will even up the count here, 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking to get a new ball here, and we do have a new one. The count stands here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Culpepper fires the 1-1. It's a ground ball. Smith charging, scoops it, and fires to Arant. Indians escape the jam, but the Tigers at plate 1. They strand 2 on 2 hits, 1 walk, and we head to the top of the third. Indians trail it by 1 on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Come come to Collier.
Looking for power, performance, and adventure? You'll find it all at Collier Ford in Wetumpka. Whether it's the legendary Ford F-150 built to tackle any job, the bold and capable Ford Bronco built for the trails, or the versatile Bronco Sport perfect for every road trip, Collier Ford has the right ride for you. Proudly serving the River region since 1952. We're here to keep you on the road.
Come on, come to Collier.
Hi, I'm Chad Barrett. Growing up here in Central Alabama, I've always believed in doing the things the right way with honesty and hard work. That's exactly how I approach real estate. From your first showing to the closing table, I'll be by your side. Call me, Chad Barrett at RE/MAX Cornerstone.
Whether it's an everyday sprain, strain, fracture, or sports injury that doesn't require a trip to the ER, Baptist Ortho Now offers urgent orthopedic injury care with walk-in convenience 6 days a week. Check them out online at baptisthealth.org. Open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. What has been a bit of a crawling game thus far continues here in the top of this third inning as the Indians trail it 1-0. Heat starting to get to everybody, umpires included. It's 9-1-2 due up for the Indians. Kyler Richardson going to get her first at-bat in this ball game, followed by Lexi Smith and Layla Culpepper. The sole lefty for the Indians, and Richardson steps up to the plate. First pitch from the pitcher, Peak, is bounced in front of the plate. Richardson carries a .355 average here into this game. Really has found her stride in the last about month and a half. Slaps that one, and it hits off the third base bag. That's a fair ball. A line drive that just one-hopped and kicked right back into the infield. Unfortunate there for Richardson, because had it gone over the first base bag, I'd imagine she would have been able to make it to second at least. But a leadoff woman on for the Indians. First time they've been able to do that here in the top of the third. Lexi Smith up at the plate now. The first pitch to her is called strike one. The 0-1 to Smith shows bunt, but it bounces in front of the plate. 1-1. If they do decide to stick with the bunt, it's going to be a tough out. Smith, complete athlete, leads the team in stolen bases. She's got some wheels on her. Swings away on that one 1-1 pitch, and it goes straight back into the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peak still in the circle for the Tigers. The 1-2 goes right to the second baseman. It goes down as a fielder's choice. They do get Richardson, the leadoff runner, but Smith hustles out and beats it to first base. Runner still at first, and Lexi Smith, 1 out now. Layla Culpepper steps into the box here. Hard hit ground ball last time. Just went right to the pitcher in Peak. Made the throw over to first in plenty of time. Peak delivers. It's a hard hit ground ball right to the shortstop. Trying to turn 2. They won't be able to do it. Back-to-back fielder's choice for the Indians. They get the lead runner in Smith. And now Culpepper stands at first, and there's 2 outs. Sophie Arant will come up to the plate. Had the first hit of the ball game for the Indians. Came with 2 outs back in the top of that first inning. in the top of the third here now with 2 outs and one on in Layla Culpepper. First pitch is skipped in front of the plate there, 1-0. Rant takes that one, but it's called strike 1. Evens up the count here, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 2 outs here in the top of this third inning. The Indians trail it 1-0 behind the Hartselle Tigers. Layla Culpepper stands at first, and that one is a hard hit line drive, but there to make the grab out in left center field was Lawrence. Made the catch on the run, a nice play out there. Indians 1 hit, nothing doing though. They strand 1 and still trail by 1 as we head to the bottom of the third on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Now is the perfect time to start your future at Central Alabama Community College. CAC's next mini-term begins March 9th, giving you a fast, flexible way to earn college credit or start a new career path. With campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Talladega, and Prattville, CAC offers affordable classes designed to fit your schedule. Don't wait for fall. Get started this spring. Apply online today at cacc.edu. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
Gear up for a flavor victory at Wharf Casual Seafood. Whether you're craving seafood classics like shrimp or crab claws, or wanting to tackle a juicy burger or crisp salad, we've got your winning play. Dine in with us or grab a meal to go and find out why every bite is a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out our menu at wharfcasualseafood.com. The coast is here.
When it comes to real estate in the River region, trust the team that puts you first. Chad Barrett, Beverly Wright, and Kathy Thornton. With experience, dedication, and a commitment to making every move smooth, they're here to guide you whether you're buying, selling, or investing. Together at RE/MAX Cornerstone and RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus, they're the names families across our community count on. Call today and let Chad, Beverly, or Kathy help with your next move.
The Wetumpka Indians stay connected thanks to Central Access. Reliable, affordable, and delivered straight to your door. Central Access, your local link to broadband. Online at centralaccess.com.
Beverly Wright, Kathy Thornton, and Chad Barrett are your hometown real estate experts with RE/MAX Cornerstone and RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus. When it's time for your next move, choose the best. RE/MAX Cornerstone and RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus, the official real estate partner of the Wetumpka Sports Network. Third baseman Katie Norgard leading off here for the Hartselle Tigers. In the bottom of this third inning, Indians trail it by 1. First pitch from Culpepper is just a tad in front of the plate, 1-0. It's Katie Norgard, R.C. Wolf, and Hatsumi Peterson due up for the Tigers. Norgard struck out in her last time up. The 1-0. Called strike 1. Nicks the outside edge of the plate. Good location there from Culpepper, and no swing from Norgard. Count's knotted at 1. That one misses low. 2-1. Two-1 is taken for a strike. Knots up the count here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Culpepper searching for strikeout number 4 on the afternoon. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Haven't seen a swing yet from Norgard. The pitch. Swing that time. It's a hard hit ground ball. Gloved on the hop by Taylor Carlisle over at third base. A 5-3 ground out and leadoff woman down for the Tigers. Center fielder R.C. Wolf will come up to the plate next. She was walked in her first time up before being stranded on first base back in the top of that first inning. Almost a check swing there on the first pitch, but missed it on the low part of the plate, 1-0. You 1-0 here to Culpepper. Missed it just a tad upstairs, 2-0. A 2-0 count here, and with 1 down in the bottom of this third inning. Culpepper, the pitch. A really good pitch, good location. Won't get the call though, 3-0. Trying to find that low inside corner, and it's not able to. The 3-0 called, strike 1. Nice recovery there from Culpepper. Trying to battle back into this count. After 3 consecutive balls, she delivers a strike right over the heart of the plate. A true hitter's count here, 3 balls, 1 strike. Culpepper fires. It's a hard hit ground ball. Arant gloves it and steps on the bag. Does it all herself. 2 ground outs for Layla Culpepper. Gives the Indians 2 outs here in the bottom of this third inning. That will bring up the catcher here, Hatsumi Peterson, to the plate. Struck out in her last time up. First pitch swinging, but grounded foul down the third base side. Missed it by about a foot. And Autumn Holland will go out and retrieve it up against the fence out there in left field. First pitch strike here for Culpepper. She's battled throughout the course of this inning. Gotten behind a couple of times, but able to force a ground out in each of the first 2 batters. Now ahead in the count, 0-1, and lost feel on that time, 1-1. The 1-1 downstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike here. The Indians trail it by 1 here in the bottom of this third inning. The lone run came back in that bottom of the second inning on the pass ball, or not on the pass ball, on the air from Taylor Carlisle. Fouled back straight into the backstop. Almost took out my microphone there. Evens up the count here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hard hit line drive, but foul down the first base side. The count will remain where it is as the battle between Peterson and Culpepper continues. Twos across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Same pitch, same result. Foul down the first base side. A hard hit line drive, but nothing doing. the count will stay right where it is. The 2-2. Grounded foul down the third base side. The battle keeps continuing. 4 consecutive foul balls here from Peterson as Culpepper looking to get the final out of this inning. Culpepper, the 2-2, a hard hit, a line drive. Madison Callaway will come in and make the grab. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. No hits, no walks, no errors, and the Indians still trail it by 1 as we head to the top of the 4th on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Beverly Wright with RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty. Every move is different, and so is every client. That's why I take the time to listen, understand, and guide you through the process with care. Whether you're buying or selling in the River region, I'm here to make it simple. Let's do this together. I'm Beverly Wright with RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty.
Safety starts with Montgomery Fire Equipment Company. From inspections and extinguisher service to full fire suppression systems, businesses across Alabama trust our team to protect what matters most. And now, we're hiring. We're looking for new fire technicians to join our team. If you're hardworking and ready to make a difference, this is your chance. Montgomery Fire Equipment, protecting people, property, and progress.
The Wetumpka Indians stay connected thanks to Central Access. Reliable, affordable, and delivered straight to your door. Central Access, your local link to broadband. Online at centralaccess.com.
Stay connected with Central Access. Get blazing fast internet starting at 300 megabits per second for just $59.99 a month. Reliable, affordable, and delivered straight to your door. Central Access has you covered. Central Access, your local link to broadband. Indians still trail it by 1. 1-0 ball game. Looking to break the goose egg here in the top of the 4th inning. Taylor Carlisle, Bailey Carlisle, Autumn Holland, 4, 5, 6 due up for the Indians. Peak still in the box, or in the circle rather, for the Tigers. She'll get the pitch call here, and Taylor Carlisle struck out our last time up. Will get her second appearance at the plate. First pitch swinging. It's a hard hit line drive right in the 5-6 hole, and a clean base hit. Back-to-back innings where the leadoff runner gets on for the black and gold. Let's see if they can make something happen. Beautiful base hit from Taylor Carlisle there. Just about as clean as you can draw up a base hit. A low line drive that just rips right between the third baseman and shortstop. Her sister, the senior Bailey, at the plate now, showing bunt and lays it down, but goes foul behind the plate. And I thought that was a foul ball at least. Looked like it went behind the plate. The home plate umpire, though, is moving right along. So, successful sacrifice for the Indians. Moves Taylor over to third base. And you're seeing the Hartselle Tigers head out to the bullpen. Looking like somebody's going to get warm. It'll either be Abigail Kubica or Chloe Butler, one of the two. Outside, ball 1 to Autumn Holland, who's at the box now. At the plate, rather. In the box. One down here, runner on second. It's the first time the Indians have had somebody in scoring position. They'll look to capitalize on it here. Taylor is pretty quick, and a base hit from Holland could definitely score. Holland will take the 1-0 that is called for a strike. Evens up the count here, 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Peak waits the pitch call and has called strike 2. Breaking ball on the inside edge of the plate. Holland facing a 1-2 count here with 1 out. Having her get on would be huge for the Indians. A pivotal at bat and what is a low scoring contest. Just 1 run scored by the Tigers. The 1-2, it's a chopper right to the third baseman. Trying to get Carlisle, who's now in a rundown. And they make the tag on Carlisle, but Autumn Holland will advance up to second base on the rundown. Heads up base running from her. So it will go down as a fielder's choice for Autumn Holland. And Taylor Carlisle goes down. 2 outs. As the senior Alyssa Brown will come up to the plate. She already's got 1 single on the day and will look to tack on another here. 2 outs. Future Grambling State Tiger. At the plate now. A runner still in scoring position after Autumn Holland advances. First pitch missed low. 1-0. Indians in striking distance here. Fouled straight back into the backstop on the 1-0 will tie up the count here, even at 1 apiece. One ball, 1 strike here, and called strike 2. Inside edge of the plate, Indians crowd doesn't like it. It's a close call there. They need some 2-strike hitting here from Alyssa Brown. Outfield is shifted over to the right side just a little bit for the righty. Missed it down low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A runner on second here on the top of this 4th inning as the Indians trail 1-0. The 2-2 outside. Another full count in a pivotal at bat. A full count here. Called strike 3. Brown goes down on strikes. The Indians strand another. Stranded 1 in every inning thus far. Score remains the same, 1-0 Hartselle Tigers. We head to the bottom of the 4th. They'll look to add on. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
When your job depends on quality building materials, depend on Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply. From framing lumber and roofing to concrete, drywall, and fasteners, we've got the materials to build it right and build it strong. Whether you're a contractor or a do-it-yourselfer, if you're building, you belong here with dependable products and local service you can trust. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your go-to source for building materials.
Experience and knowledge from the pros. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply.
Hi, I'm Kathy Thornton. I've built my business at RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus by being honest, dependable, and always putting my clients first. If you're ready to buy your first home, sell your current home, or just want to talk about your options, I'd love to help. Reach out today. Kathy Thornton with RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus, where neighbors become clients and clients become friends.
Bottom of the fourth here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. Brought to you by Collier Ford. From tough F-150s to family-friendly SUVs, Collier Ford makes buying easy with great selection and hometown service. No pressure, just honest deals and friendly faces. Stop by Collier Ford on U.S. Highway 231 in Wetumpka or shop online. Come to Collier Ford today and drive home your new Ford for less. Indians still trail it here 1-0 in the bottom of this fourth inning. And leading off for the Tigers is Aubrey Peak. Upstairs from Culpepper on the first pitch of this one, 1-0. It's the pitcher-on-pitcher battle here as Aubrey Peak, the opposing pitcher's in the box. She collected a single in her last time up and was pinch run for, and that's who ended up coming around and scoring was Lake Pete. The 1-1 skipped in front of the plate, 2-0. Or the 1-0, sorry. Becomes 2-0. Good pitch there on the 2-0, but misses just a tad outside. 3-0, Culpepper in danger of walking the leadoff woman. Good recovery there from Culpepper, right over the heart of the plate. Peak leaves it on the shoulder, called strike one. 3-1 hitters count to her now. Again, as a reminder to everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook, we are rocking with the booth cam here this afternoon. Due to AHSAA restrictions, we are not allowed to show live video of the playing surface. A hard hit ground ball on the 3-1, and a throw over to first. It went to Bailey Carlisle, but I think they're going to say it was a foul ball. Yeah, they will. So a 3-2 count now. I guess it came down right on the heart of the plate there, and it's the only way I could imagine it being the case. It was hard hit, but a slow roller, if that makes sense to anybody watching. Nobody out here, full count. Culpepper, the pitch. Chopped fair right to A-Rain. It was kind of a check swing, and Peak makes contact with it, kind of just pushed it right down that first base side, right over to A-Rain, who steps on the bag unassisted for the ground out. One down. L.C. Rayleigh at the plate now. Called strike one from Culpepper. Good pitch, just square over the heart of the plate. The 0-1 is a pop-up right to Bailey Carlisle. She settles under it and makes the grab, 2 down. Culpepper's retired 5 consecutive batters here as the 8-hole hitter Aubrey Mize, right fielder for the Tigers, and another lefty steps into the box. 2 away here in the bottom of this fourth inning as the Hartselle Tigers still lead it 1-0. First pitch from Culpepper is inside, 1-0. Culpepper comes set. The 1-0 swung at and missed. Well, actually a foul tip, but the call remains the same. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mentioned Mize struck out in her last time up, serving as the right fielder for the Tigers this afternoon. Good pitch, but high and inside. 2-1. 2-1 count here as Culpepper gets the pitch call. She'll begin her windup, and the pitch is a fly ball straight away center field. And Merle settles under it and makes the grab, no problem. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers, and Indians look to tie the game or take the lead here in the top of the 5th. They trail by 1. You're listening to the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Come to Collier.
Looking for power, performance, and adventure? You'll find it all at Collier Ford in Wetumpka. Whether it's the legendary Ford F-150 built to tackle any job, the bold and capable Ford Bronco built for the trails, or the versatile Bronco Sport perfect for every road trip, Collier Ford has the right ride for you. Proudly serving the River region since 1952. We're here to keep you on the road.
Come to Collier.
Right here at home with Baptist Health. From emergency care to advanced heart services, orthopedics, and women's health, Baptist Health is delivering the kind of care our community deserves, close to home. Their team of physicians, nurses, and specialists are committed to one thing, you and your family. Because great health care isn't about treatment, it's about trust. Choose the care more families across Central Alabama count on every day. Baptist Health, stronger together.
First Community Bank, it's more than banking. It's a relationship that lasts. From checkings and savings to loans and mortgages, they're here for every stage of life. Local people, local decisions, and a commitment to a community. First Community Bank. Let's do life together. 8-9-1 due up for the Indians in Madison Callaway, Kyla Richardson, and Lexi Smith. Callaway going to lead us off, and first pitch swinging. It's a high pop-up, and there to make the grab in foul territory is Norgard, the third baseman. Just a good display of hustle there from the third baseman. Kind of almost crashed into the fence just about a step away down that third base side. Kyla Richardson will come up to the plate now. 1 for 1 here this afternoon. The slapper and lone lefty for the Indians is Kyla Richardson. And we'll put that one in play. It's a slow roller to the second baseman. A close play at first, but they say they got her. Now it's 2 pitches and 2 outs as it's still Peak in the circle. Top of the order due back up. Lexi Smith going to look to get us going here with 2 outs. First pitch called, a strike 1 there to Lexi Smith. Right over the heart of the plate. Called strike 2. Off-speed pitch in there on the high and inside corner. Smith leaves it on her shoulder, now behind in the count, 0-2. Upstairs on the 0-2. First ball of the at-bat. Now the count stands at 1-2. Seen a couple of base runners here in just about every inning for the Indians, but stranded every single one. 4 left on so far. A check swing. And an appeal down to first. They say she didn't go. Held up in time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Inside. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tigers thought that was a strike. The Tigers fans, at least, thought that was a strike. A real vocal bunch over there. Love to see that team spirit cheering on their girls. Full count here. And Smith pops it up, but foul comes down on top of the Indians dugout down the first base side. We'll try it again. A battle here between Lexi Smith and Aubrey Peak. The payoff. Upstairs, Smith draws the walk. Layla Culpepper will come up to the plate, 2 outs here. Most of the base runners for the Indians have come with 2 outs. They've been unable to capitalize. Smith stands at first with Culpepper stepping into the box. She's looking for her first base hit of the ball game. First pitch upstairs. Smith dancing around at first. The catcher Peterson thinks about throwing, but just stares Lexi Smith down, who stared right back. A 1-0 count here to Culpepper. Looking for a first base hit. Downstairs, 2-0. They throw behind Smith at first, nothing doing, 2-0. Is a hard hit, ground ball right to the third baseman. The throw over to first is in time. The Indians strand another. First walk of the ball game, no hits and no errors. We head to the bottom. We head to the bottom of the fifth on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
No, they keep putting 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 ball.
Matters most with State Farm agent Jackson Hagan in Wetumpka. From auto and home to life insurance, Jackson Hagan and his dedicated team offer personalized service to ensure you have comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. As a local agent, Jackson Hagan understands the unique challenges you face and is committed to guiding you through every step, from quotes to claims. Trusted a neighbor who truly cares. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Jackson Hagan is there. Call 334-478-3864 for a quote today. When it comes to real estate in the River region, trust the team that puts you first. Chad Barrett, Beverly Wright, and Kathy Thornton. With experience, dedication, and a commitment to making every move smooth, they're here to guide you whether you're buying, selling, or investing. Together at RE/MAX Cornerstone and RE/MAX Cornerstone Plus, they're the names families across our community count on. Call today and let Chad, Beverly, or Kathy help with your next move.
Now is the perfect time to start your future at Central Alabama Community College. CAC's next mini-term begins March 9th, giving you a fast, flexible way to earn college credit or start a new career path. With campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Talladega, and Prattville, CAC offers affordable classes designed to fit your schedule. Don't wait for fall. Get started this spring. Apply online today at cacc.edu. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
Fresh, fast, and always delicious. Wharf Casual Seafood in Wetumpka has something for everyone, from shrimp and fish to po' boys and salads. Enjoy coastal flavor right here at home. Dine in or take out today. Wharf Casual Seafood, where fresh seafood meets family-friendly dining. The Wetumpka Sports Network is proud to be fed by Wharf Casual Seafood. 9-1-2 here, due up for the Hartselle Tigers. Bailey Lawrence, the left fielder, going to lead it off. Collected an RBI single back on that bunt. Scored the only run of the ball game. First pitch swinging is just a tad outside. A good pitch, but missed the spot ever so slightly. 1-0. The lefty and what appears to be a slapper, and will slap that one down the first base side right over to Lexi Smith. Throw to Arant, no problem. One down after the 4-3 ground out. Nice play from Smith. Just a quick flip over to Aran at first. Top of the order due back up for the Tigers, and KJ Prater going to get her turn now. Her third appearance here, but it is an 0-for-0 showing. Drawn 2 walks so far. She's got a good eye. Probably explains why she's the leadoff batter here for the Tigers. Culpepper still in the circle for the black and gold. The first pitch, just a tad upstairs, 1-0. The 2-1. I don't know where I got 2-1 from. It's a 1-0 pitch, becomes a 2-0 pitch. It was just a little bit high and inside. Sorry, folks, the long day, and he is getting to me just a little bit. The 2-0 from Culpepper bounced in front of the plate, 3-0. Just can't seem to find a good way to pitch to Prater here. She's drawn 2 walks here and on the verge of drawing her third. It was a relatively high-scoring affair the last time these two teams played. An 8-6 victory for the Indians. A 3-0 downstairs. A 4-pitch walk with 1 out here for Layla Culpepper. 4th walk of the game she's suffered. Amelia Fox, the second baseman, will enter the plate now. Into the box, rather. Our runner at first in KJ Prater, the shortstop. Back-to-back lefties. And Culpepper starts this one. Downstairs, 1-0. Good recovery from Culpepper. Called strike 1 on the outside edge of the plate. Right-handed batter's box just inside of it. It's Amelia Fox up at the plate. She laid down a sac bunt in her first time up, grounded out in her second time, third appearance tonight, and it's a towering fly ball, and Jalen Morrell will make the grab, and 2 down now. Tracked it towards left center field. It was way up high in the air, but it gave Merle plenty of time to hustle over and chase it down. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. The third baseman, Katie Norgard, up at the plate. Strikeout and a ground out for her. First pitch swinging, and it's a hard hit fly ball. Jalen Morrell makes the grab as she crashes into the fence. What a play. All of center field belongs to Jalen Morrell. Back-to-back flyouts for her, and it's still a 1-0 ball game. We head to the top of the 6th. Indians going to look to put some on the board. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
105.1 WRFS is WRFS-FM, Rockford, Alexander City, Lake Martin, Wetumpka, Prattville, Montgomery, home of the Wetumpka Indians on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
Are you tired of slow internet? With Central Access, you get the speeds you pay for, delivered directly to your door, so you won't get bogged down when your neighbors are online too. Stream, game, work, and video chat. No contracts, no data caps, no price hikes, nothing but an exceptional all-night experience. Check availability today at caecaccess.com. Central Access, your local link to broadband.
Hi, I'm Beverly Wright with RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty. I know buying or selling a home is a big decision, and that's why I treat every client like family. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or anything in between, I'll make the process as smooth as possible. I'm Beverly Wright at RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty, here to serve you.
Top of the 6th here on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network. Black and Gold trail it by 1. A low-scoring affair here in Game 3. First game of the elimination bracket for the Indians. It's the second for the Tigers. Sophie Arant going to lead us off. The pitch well upstairs there from Peak, 1-0. It'll be Sophie Arant, Taylor Carlisle, and Bailey Carlisle all due up here in the top of the 6th. Down to their final 6 outs. Indians need to score 1 to put this thing in extras. They'd love to take the lead as well. Arant, the first piece of that puzzle. Peak skips it in front of the plate, 2-0. First time it feels like she's really kind of started to struggle with that control. Suffered that first walk to Lexi Smith. That was the first walk of the ball game for her. And now 2 consecutive balls to start off the top of the 6th. Downstairs, 3-0. Much to the dismay of the Hartselle Tigers, or their fans at least. The players didn't show much of a reaction. The 3-0 to Arant. It's called strike 1. Leaves it on the shoulder, and a good call there after she's been struggling to find the zone, has Aubrey Peak. Hitters count here to Sophie Arant. 3-1. A high fly ball straight away right field. Settling under it and making the grab is Mize. Leadoff woman goes down on the fly out. And that'll bring Taylor Carlisle back up to the plate. Was the only leadoff runner for the Indians back in the top of the 4th to get on base. She struck out in her first time up. The first pitch to Taylor is downstairs, 1-0. Got to wait a little bit here. The home plate umpire's got a very fashionable strike call. And it takes about a second and a half till we know what the call is. Sometimes I can hear him, sometimes I can't. The 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. Coach Otwell speaking some words of encouragement to Carlisle here. The young 8th grader in a big spot. Indians down to their last 5 outs. They trail it by 1 in the top of the 6th. 1 down already. 2-0. Behind Carlisle there. Had to dodge out of the way of it. And the catcher, Peterson, is going to call a timeout here. She's going to head out and have a quick conversation with Pete. Try to settle her down. I mentioned hasn't really flashed many control issues, but so far in this inning, she seems to be struggling with it just a bit. Already a base hit here for Taylor. A 3-0 count. Gotta believe she's gonna leave it on the shoulder. And she will. Called strike 1. Catches the low and outside edge. Right in the corner there. The 3-1 is called a strike 2. Tigers love it, Indians don't. Full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Taylor Carlisle at the plate. A high pop up. The first baseman will settle under it, chill him, and make the grab. 2 down. Bailey Carlisle, senior shortstop, trying to make sure that this isn't her last game. Bailey takes ball one, just a tad south of the zone. Downstairs, 2-0. Good eye from Carlisle. It's been an interesting inning here for Peak. She started off every at-bat with a couple of balls, but then slowly started to work her way back in the count, forcing soft contact on 2. Not soft contact that time. It was a hard-hit ground ball that took a hop off the third baseman, no regard, but the shortstop, Prater, was there and tried to fire it first in time. She will not be able to. The tying run aboard now. In at Bailey Carlisle. And if you're the Indians, that's one you love to see on base. Got a lot of stolen bases. Carlisle can hustle. See how aggressive Coach Otwell wants to play this with Autumn Holland coming up to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice in her last time up. Struck out in her first time. Third appearance for her. The first pitch, cut on and missed from Holland. 0-1. Called strike 2, right over the heart of the plate. Holland leaves it on her shoulder. The 0-2. Holland lifts it straight away center, settling under it, and making the grab is Wolf. The Indians still trail by 1. They'll try to keep the Tigers off the board and keep it right where it is in the bottom of the 6th, coming your way on the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network.
Right here at home with Baptist Health. From emergency care to advanced heart services, orthopedics, and women's health, Baptist Health is delivering the kind of care our community deserves, close to home. Their team of physicians, nurses, and specialists are committed to one thing, you and your family. Because great health care isn't about treatment, it's about trust. Choose the care more families across Central Alabama count on every day. Baptist Health, stronger together.
Looking to tackle your next home project? Look no further than Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply. With same-day pickup, ship to store, and ship to home, all available at RussellDoItCenter.com. Whether it's paints, tools, lumber, or lawn care, we've got what you need with the service you can trust. So be sure to shop today at RussellDoItCenter.com. RussellDoItCenter.com.
Experience and knowledge from the pros. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply.
Hey, I'm Chad Barrett with RE/MAX Cornerstone. I love helping families in Central Alabama find their place to call home. Whether you're buying in Prattville, selling in Wetumpka, or moving anywhere across the river region, I'll make the process smooth and successful. Call me, Chad Barrett at RE/MAX Cornerstone. Let's find your perfect home together.
Central Alabama Community College is building brighter futures right here at home. With affordable tuition, flexible programs, and campuses across the region, CACC helps students start strong and go far. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success. The one who just ended the inning, Casey Wolf, up at the plate. That one skipped in front of the plate from Culpepper, 1-0. R.C. Wolf, apologies, not Casey. She's drawn a walk and grounded out in her 2 appearances thus far. It'll be her, Hatsumi Peterson, Aubrey Peak due up for the Tigers. Upstairs from Culpepper, 2-0. Culpepper. The 2-0 is foul. Rounded straight down the third base line. Just a bit on top of it. Came off right off the bottom of the bat. And Culpepper trying to work her way back into the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Called strike 2. Nice pitch there from Culpepper. Evens us up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Grounded foul. Straight down the third base side. Keep us right where we are. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A hard hit fly ball, straightaway center. Merle settles under it and brings it back. It was going to be a home run. She brought it back from the fence. It goes down as a leadoff triple. A great play, though, from Jalen Morrell. Saves another run for the Hartselle Tigers. Almost robbed it. I mean, she had it in her glove, and then just the contact with the wall forced it out. So leadoff woman stands on third. Hatsumi Peterson up at the plate. She lined out to Madison Callaway out there in right field in her last time. Struck out in her first time. A chance to build on this 1-0 lead for the Hartselle Tigers. Nobody out. She shows a bunt and drops it foul down the first base side. 0-1. Culpepper, quite the task ahead of her. To keep the Tigers where they are, she's going to have to retire 3 straight without allowing a fly ball to center field or really anywhere in the outfield. That one, hard hit line drive, but goes foul straight down the first base side. That certainly would have scored the 1 at third. Could have been extra bases depending on how it rolled. It's an 0-2 count here. A strikeout for Culpepper would be huge. It's the catcher, Hatsumi Peterson, at the plate for the Tigers. Culpepper, the 2-0, a wave and a miss, gets the strikeout. Huge strikeout there for Layla Culpepper. First out of the inning comes by way of the K for Culpepper. The pitcher, Aubrey Peak, up at the plate. Prime opportunity here for her to give herself some run support. She's already got 1 single. Off-speed pitch catches the zone. 0-1. Infield cheating up, ready for the play at the plate. That one is a high, towering pop-up and out of play on top of the Indians' dugout. 0-2. Brown shedded the mask. Arant was hustling over, trying to make a play on it. Had it stayed fair, it did not. Or stayed in play, it did not. It's an 0-2 count here to Aubrey Peak. Culpepper, the windup, the pitch, bounced in front of the plate. Oh, no. And they got her. Oh, my God. Sorry. So they thought she was going to break for home. The pitch was bounced in front of the plate for Brown. Oh, my gosh, what a big play. It was bounced into Brown. She tried to flip it to Culpepper, and it was off the glove of Culpepper. It then went to Taylor Carlisle, who fired it right back to Culpepper, who made the tag on Wolf, who was hustling for home. A huge out for the Indians. It's still an 0-2 count here, and that's a big momentum play for the black and gold. What looked to be a disaster turns into a great success. It's a 1-2 count. Culpepper, the 1-2, fouled straight back into the backstop. We'll try it again. The 1-2, just a tad outside from Culpepper. Evens us up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Getting that lead runner was huge for the Indians. Culpepper can pitch freely now. With the bases completely empty. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs, we got a full count. Yet another. It's been a war and a pitcher's battle between these two teams. Culpepper looking to etch her name as the victor in this one. It's Aubrey Peak at the plate, the opposing pitcher. The payoff. A wave and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Layla Culpepper, and we head to the top of the 7th. 3 outs for the Indians to score 1. We'll see if they can do it. This is the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports.
Looking to tackle your next home project? Look no further than Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply. With same-day pickup, ship to store, and ship to home, all available at RussellDoItCenter.com. Whether it's paints, tools, lumber, or lawn care, we've got what you need with the service you can trust. So be sure to shop today at RussellDoItCenter.com. RussellDoItCenter.com.
Experience and knowledge from the pros. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply.
Come to Collier.
Looking for power, performance, and adventure? You'll find it all at Collier Ford in Wetumpka. Whether it's the legendary Ford F-150 built to tackle any job, the bold and capable Ford Bronco built for the trails, or the versatile Bronco Sport perfect for every road trip, Collier Ford has the right ride for you. Proudly serving the River region since 1952. We're here to keep you on the road.
Come to Collier.
3 outs for the Indians to score 1. It's a 1-0 ball game. The Hartselle Tigers lead it. They need 3 outs, and the Indians need 1 to keep it going. It's 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order up for the Indians. Alyssa Brown, Madison Calloway, and Kyla Richardson. First, it'll be the senior, the catcher, Alyssa Brown. All 3 seniors due up. They've been in this spot before, all a part of that state championship winning team back in 2023. Peak still in the circle. First pitch, fouled, straight back into the backstop. The 0-1 downstairs. Evens up the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Count stands at 1-1. Peak, the pitch. Called strike 2. Catches the inside part of the plate. Alyssa Brown down to her final strike. Outside, 2-2. Good eye from Brown there. It was a close call, and elects to leave it on her shoulder. Indians dugout trying to give their support here to Brown. Looking to start this rally. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. A wave and a miss from Brown. 4th strikeout of the game for Peak. Madison Callaway. Come up to the plate here. A strikeout and a pop out for so far in this ball game. Looking for that first base hit, and what a time it would be to get it. First pitch swinging, fouled, straight into the backstop. 0-1. Waiting for a pitch call here for Peak. An all-important game of chess here in the top of the 7th inning. That one skipped well in front of the plate. An easy take there for Callaway, 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Callaway down to her final strike. Callaway pops it into straightaway left field and off the glove there of the left fielder Lawrence. And they call it a foul ball. Coach Otwell's going to come over and contest this, and I think he's got to. It landed in fair territory. She might have touched it in foul territory, but it came down in fair territory, which is what matters. Oh. A frustrating break for the Indians. Still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Downstairs, 2-2. The 2-2 fly ball, this time to right field. Mize settles under it and will make the grab. Down to their final out are the Wetumpka Indians. It's the 9-hole hitter, Kyler Richardson, up the plate. 1 for 2 so far tonight. A ground out. She almost beat out, and a base hit single for her. Indians have put together 2 out rallies before and really need one here. Richardson at the plate, Peak in the circle. The first pitch. High and inside. 1-0. Called strike 1 on the 1-0 pitch. Counts even at 1 apiece. Kyler Richardson, the last hope here for the Indians. Called strike 2 on the outside edge of the plate. The black and gold down to their final strike. The tribe that's made the journey here to Oxford collectively holds their breath. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. The 1-2. Called strike 3. The Hartselle Tigers win it over the Indians 1-0. And that'll do it here for the Indian season. When there's celebration and laugh on one side, there's usually watery eyes on the other at this time of year. An unfortunate game for the Indians, despite out-hitting the Hartselle Tigers 5-2. Just can never find that run and bring her home. They strand 5 runners, and just a tough showing. A couple of people go out on a high note. Taylor Carlisle picked up a single. Kyler Richardson picked up one as well. Arendt with a single as well. And what a game it was for Layla Culpepper on the mound. 3 strikeouts, pitched all 6 innings of the game, 4 walks, gave up just 1 run, just 3 hits. And just a tough showing. It's a season to remember here, though, for the Lady Indians. They end it with a 45-7 overall record, 6 consecutive area championships, and they come up short here in Oxford. It's been a great season here, first year at the Wetumpka Sports Network, and we're excited to see you back in the fall. A couple of months away from the start of football season, the Indians football team will open up their season at Andalusia. We will be on the call for that one. For our seniors, Bailey Carlisle, Alyssa Brown, Jalen Merle, Kyla Richardson, Madison Calloway, and Michaela Pinkham. I'm Mitch Petrie. So long until the fall.
This has been a presentation of Radio Alabama Sports. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to the Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network, home of the Wetumpka Indians. Presented by RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty and RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty Plus, Central Alabama Community College, and the City of Wetumpka. Sponsored in part by Collier Ford, Central Alabama Community College, RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty and RE/MAX Cornerstone Realty Plus, Baptist Health, and Baptist Ortho Now, the City of Wetumpka, Central Access, Russell Do-It Center, State Farm Agent Jackson Hagan, Wharf Casual Seafood, First Community Bank, Montgomery Fire Equipment Company, CAC Adult Learning, and Precision Floor Care. The Collier Ford Wetumpka Sports Network is a product of Radio Alabama Sports and Radio Alabama. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening.